Calgary. About 10 miles from Canmore. Get excited?
Yes!
It's called Engine Bridge. Our awesome waiter at Bankhead, it's right down the street, told us to come check it out. We have just made it into Banff National Park. We have our receipt taped to our windshield. It was $11 per day. Well, there used to be a Banff sign right there. Oh, there it is. Cheers. We have made it to the gondola, and we are going to see if they let us in without reservations. Thank you.
Have a good night, guys.
Thanks, you too. Oh. Very, very high up right now. It's 2:10 in the morning. We are about to go drive to Lake Louise and go check out the sunrise. Currently 4:35 in the morning. Got a little bit of rain. How you feeling?
Excited.
Got a little bit of rain. We do have some tea. Grand, very green. Happy anniversary. We are heading to Lake Minnewanka and it is 4:30. Got up at 2 a.m. We got about 2 hours of sleep last night. Ended up taking about a 4-hour nap today. Much needed. I feel amazing. This is the entrance to the national park. We already have our parking pass right here to the left, and so we're able to take the right side, miss all the traffic. There's none right now, but it does get pretty backed up, especially on the weekends. How you doing?
Great. right.
We're on the uphill trek. We're just now starting to get to the part where it's leveling out. I'm excited to see what's at the end of this. That's where we're going. Just kidding. We just passed these people on the trail that just said that they saw a brown bear up here. It sounded like they said 25 kilometers, but of course that's like 15 miles. But they had their bear spray out, ready to rock and roll. So I'm thinking that they probably meant like meters or something. Maybe.
Are you trying to kill me?
It's supposed to be. So I was like, I'm definitely gonna take some rum to it. I like that cream of mine, but
And you drink it too?
I always drink two. You just want one?
Yeah.
Grizzly Pow. It's getting quite foggy. There's the whip. Christ, our 3-guy out this view from the room. Cheers. We are at Johnston Canyon. Feel pretty good today?
Yes. Happy to be here.
We just saw a bear.
It was a black bear though.
Black
we got
bear.
those at home.
Black bear, we got those at home. Where we at?
Lake Louise.
It has gotten much colder, and it is actually sleeting / snowing. But for this water, my goodness, I think it's worth it. So we are on the Lake Agnes Trail, heading up to hopefully see the Teahouse and maybe hit Big Beehive. Definitely appreciate it more being above the water. It's gonna work for it though, it's all uphill.
Yeah.
But you can't beat that. I've had a bit of terrain change. It's super deep off on the sides, about knee deep. In the snow somewhere. That's big Beehive. Not much of a mirror for us today. But usually you can see the big Beehive there in the lake. The video doesn't do that thing justice. It is humongous. And we're about to go climb to the top of that. It's crazy. It's snowing a little bit. It's pretty foggy. It'd be cool if you could see it without the fog, but
Yeah.
there's the big Beehive. There's Queen Bee right there. It's not so far away now.
This is amazing.
About to go get us some hot tea. We've got Rocky Mountain Energy right here. You got the Earl Grey? Something like an Earl Grey? We got some biscuits that look like they've got some cinnamon and some butter. Cheers!
Cheers.
Sorry,
Best tea I've ever had.
Asked them how the workers got up here, and they hike up for their shifts. It's a pretty aggressive hike, but they hike up for their shift and they stay for like 3 or 4 days, and they sleep up here, which is kind of crazy.
It's commitment.
Commitment. But we wouldn't have stuff like this if it wasn't for them. So thank you. We're almost there. Big Beehive, here we come. So we are now on the Big Beehive Trail. We've not seen anybody come this way. It actually goes around and we've not seen a single person walk it. So we're gonna go as far as we can, hope that we can make it to the top. Never been anywhere quite like this. We have made it about as far as we're comfortable going, just because the path is here. It's obvious that the trail is way up here, but to get up there we've got to go through all this unpredictable snow, and so we're gonna call it, just because we don't have spikes, we don't have trekking poles. We'll save it for another day. So we decided to try and go up a little ways just to see what the terrain is like. We could probably do it, but it's probably gonna take everything out of us.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna bounce our way back down. And another thing that's playing a role is the clouds started to roll in, and so even if we do get to the top, we're not gonna be able to see anything. So we're weighing all the options and deciding that it's probably not gonna be the best for us to go today. What do you think? You think we should do it?
Heck no.
Yep, that's your answer right there. So the terrain is definitely technical. The thing that really kind of sucks about it is that every time you go to step, if you don't pack the snow in first, and even when you do, and you put your weight on that foot, you'll just sink right down into it, knee deep at least. But this is an experience like none other. I mean, you don't appreciate this until you're out here and you've worked hard to get up here. And then it snows on you. And it's beautiful. This is Lake Agnes. bit windy. It's pretty awesome. Lake Agnes does not disappoint. You have snow all over you. We've made it back to Mirror Lake at our destination. You can't even see it now. We didn't make it, but we gave it our best. Had fun doing it. Oh, this is an incredible trip. We are at the chateau, and they are doing some pretty cool work over here. Looks like they're basically putting together molds, and they're gonna pour concrete just like they did over here. Looks like there's gonna be an archway right there. Not sure exactly what they're doing. There's like nobody here. All right, we have made it to the Icefields Parkway. Today we are going to Peyto Lake. We heard it's actually very incredible. Some folks actually recommended it over Lake Louise. So we're gonna go check that out. Yesterday's hike got us a little bit sore, but we'll be ready to rock and roll again tomorrow. We're gonna do a couple little hikes here and there, and it is actually sleeting right now. What do you think of Peyto Lake?
It is beautiful.
It is beautiful. We have just made it to the Athabasca Glacier. What's really cool about this area is that it actually tells you where the glacier used to be and what year. So in 1908, the glacier was all the way to right here. And you can see where it's at now. 1935, the glacier was right here. That's what they take up to the ice fields. All the way up there, you can see them. We can actually walk on the glacier. May be worth it, I don't know. I feel like we got to experience it. So we drove up Marmot Basin, found this little hike. We came up here and searched for a grizzly bear or an elk, a bull elk preferably, or a moose. All of which are things we've not seen yet, but I do believe we have some sign. I'll keep going a little bit further and see if we can find a grizzly bear. We've got our bear spray. Shouldn't need it, but this is what we came up here for. So let's keep going. Not looking too promising. We're heading back. We had a guy at one of the local breweries. Where would we have the best luck to find a grizzly bear? He gave us a couple places, Marmot Basin and Valley of Five Lakes, I think. We've been unsuccessful to see a bear yet. We did see a black bear. I've always wanted to see a grizzly bear. We have another black bear. Where's your brown brother? made it back to Lake Louise. So just 2 days ago, they were setting the molds. Now they've poured the concrete and taking the molds off. At least they get to work with a view like this. We just made it to the end of the Lake Louise Lakeshore Trail. And we're about to make some coffee. So we have bounced on over to Yoho National Park, and it's about a 30-minute drive from Lake Louise. But we're gonna go see some waterfalls. Heading up to Hamilton Falls. A lot of times it gets really cold on some of the hikes that we do. Lake Louise was a little chilly, but the sun was kind of out. Here, the sun is not out. It's kind of warm. The temperature is so unpredictable. Usually if it's pretty windy, it's gonna be pretty cold. We've made it to Hamilton Falls. I would definitely say this hike's worth it. It's about half a mile up. I've never seen a waterfall come out of the side of a mountain before, so that's pretty dope. We are at the Natural Bridge. That water is ridiculously blue. It's like the Gatorade frost. By far the best place to get wraps and breakfast. It's called Harvest Cafe.
So yummy.
We got a surprise for you today. Ever since we got here, there's been one thing that's been on our mind that we cannot leave without doing. We're gonna go do it right now. We'll see you at the top. That's right. We have made it back to Lake Agnes to conquer the big Beehive. Come a little more prepared this time. We've got our trekking poles and our spikes. The snow has melted so much, it's like a slush now. Today's now Friday, it's our last full day here, and we absolutely had to come out here and do this hike. That's what we've got to go up right there, and you can see some people are up there right now. How you feeling about it?
Excited.
Excited.
I'm nervous.
That's what we like to hear. How you doing down there, babe?
Take it nice and slow.
How you feeling?
Pretty good.
Feeling pretty confident about it.
Yep.
It feels good. I'd say we probably made it about a quarter of the way up. Oh, we are almost there. Feeling good. We got some people over here that climbing without spikes, which definitely not something that I would recommend doing in this. They actually called for rescue, made sure they didn't need any water or food or anything. Oh my. I cannot even explain how beautiful it is up here. We've been up here for like an hour and a half. Nikki found a friend, and we are just enjoying it. I've made some more tea. It is unreal. It was absolutely beyond worth the trek up here. Oh my gosh. I can't explain a better way to cap off the trip than this view right here. It's unreal. It really is. If you ever get a chance to come out here, definitely do the big Beehive. Cheers.
Yeah.
So we went up, obviously, the big Beehive trail, but we are coming down 6 plains or something, and definitely not disappointed with this hike. It is much easier. There's quite a bit of snow up there, but it's manageable. It's not super steep like the rest of the stuff, but
I think it's called the Plain of Six Glaciers.
the Plain of 6 Glaciers is what it's called. And it's maybe a little bit longer, but not by much. But definitely easier when there is snow. But I mean, you can't beat this. So of course we just did the big Beehive. I guess they posted this after those folks said that they couldn't actually make it and they called for rescue. But they said that they made it. I got their phone numbers and they made it. So that sign was not there this morning. So I realized that we didn't do an outro to this video, and just to give you a little bit of context, today is actually June 2nd, 2025. So a year ago from today, we actually arrived in Banff. Tomorrow is our anniversary, and so Nikki's been wanting me to put this video together. Happy anniversary, honey. I love you so much, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. For anybody else watching, I also hope that you enjoyed the video. So tomorrow, we're actually doing a local hike here in the Smoky Mountains for our anniversary. We're gonna be hiking up to Mount LeConte, so I'll be making a video of that as well. And then for our anniversary trip this year, we are flying out to Bozeman, Montana in September. And we're gonna hit Glacier National Park, Yellowstone, Tetons, and anything else that we can do out there. And we're gonna be renting a camper van. So that's gonna be super fun. So make sure that you're subscribed so that you don't miss anything. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. See you on the next one. Peace.